Do you guys remember how at the end of last video I said that we were going to be hitting legs the following day? Yeah, neither do I. So that's so weird. Today is back day. We're going to be annihilating back. In all honesty, I tweaked my knee. All right, here come the more excuses from Jack. All right, I get it. All right, chill. Jeez. I tweaked my knee at work. I was in like a squatted crouch down position with my hips flipped, and then I went to stand up. I've had knee problems here and there, whatever. It felt like it felt weird, felt like jelly for a little bit, and it's still a little roughed up from that. So instead of just proceeding to hit legs anyway and making the issue worse, I'm just gonna move it back until I can actually go hard on legs. So we're hitting back today. We're gonna annihilate that, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings, but only one priority, and that is back annihilation. I would normally throw chest in with the back day. However, my shoulders are a little sore and I can definitely feel it. So I don't think it would be optimal to do chest right now because you use a lot of shoulders with your chest. So just back, I'll definitely be doing some abs, and then 30 minutes of cardio. So this one might be a little bit shorter, which I am okay with on the editing side. I kind of have, we all have our own schedules and everything. We're all doing the best we can, but time is valuable. Time is very, very valuable. So I am drinking the pre-workout right here. Nice little cup here. It's almost like a thermos. I like it. But anyway, I got the wrist straps on. It is snowing. Yesterday, it was perfectly fine. It was nice. I could see the grass. Then I wake up this morning, I look outside, and I'm like, what is going on out here? So it's freezing cold. It's 26 degrees, freezing cold, whatever. Got the flannel jacket on, but that is not going to stop me from achieving an insane pump. Henceforth, I will see you guys in there. Well, it'll be immediately for you guys, but for me, it'll probably be about 10, 15 minutes. Got to finish up. I got to warm up. And then, yeah, man, I'll catch you guys for the first working set. Okay. We have arrived. I've done a few warm-up sets. One thing that I want to mention, it may seem a little strange, but like this is what we're working with here, and this is super light. Like it's definitely made out of something different. I don't know, something lighter. Not the best when it comes to my periodic table here, but whatever it is, like it's super light. So anyway, we are going to be starting with, let's try 165. Obviously some lat pull downs, gonna be working these guys out. There are a few other cool looking back machines that I definitely wanna try. So we have a wide variety of stuff that we can go through here. So we're gonna start with this, rep it out, see how it feels. Awesome. That was pretty solid. I also feel the mic is rubbing up against my beard. So let me move this down just a hair. But no, that was solid. I might try that one more time. Move down the weight. 165 felt pretty good. When I'm doing these, I'm trying to let my lats extend as much as literally humanly possible, and then pull down. The epitome of hypertrophy, getting the stretch in, perfect ROM, whatever. And then we might get some nastier sets in a little bit later, lighter weight. But yeah, I'm gonna recuperate, rest, and we'll crush it again. Okay. That was a good set. I believe I'm gonna move down 1 pip, and then I see a cool machine that I'm gonna hop to. So I'm just gonna move down 1. Nothing crazy. So next set will be at 143 instead of 165. And I'll meet you there. All right. Well, I will say, even with these wrist straps on, the forearms are still getting pretty cooked. But that's okay. I guess that's part of the process. Maybe time to invest in something a little better. All that I'm telling myself right now is that if I didn't have these wrist straps, they'd be getting even more cooked. So it wouldn't be as biasing on the back per se. But I'm gonna clean up here. I have another machine I kind of already have my eye on. I can't remember the last time I've used this type of machine, but we're just gonna play around with it, see whatever works for me. And one thing I will be sure of is I'm gonna be going hard, so I'll see you over there. Here we are. We're on this like T-row-esque machine. Chest goes here. 2 different angles you can hit that at. I'm gonna hit it on this wider one here. And did one like warm-up set of 5 reps with just the 45 on. Felt pretty solid, so I'm gonna try with the 25, but it's been a while since I've used one of these guys, so I'm not sure how it's gonna feel, but I can tell you I'm about to find out. Okay. Oh, that was good. Oh, I definitely like this. I feel like I need to squat down a little bit more, and I should be farther back on the pad like this, as opposed to being like all the way out here. I don't know, I guess there's pros and cons to both. Up here, I feel like really freaking stretch it out. But down here, I don't know, I might be able to get a better pinch. I'm gonna move the weight up a little bit. We'll see how I do from there. And then I'm gonna try sitting back a little bit more, as opposed to sitting out. Ooh. That definitely felt a lot better. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I put 2 plates on. So we got 90 pounds there. That felt really good. I think I'm gonna do the same exact thing again. I'm gonna try from these. I can only assume that's gonna hit maybe more lats as opposed to just upper back. This, as it stands right now, to me, feels like a strange shrug. So I feel like I still am coming up, but if I'm holding down and coming in, it brings it more into like a row as opposed to a shrug, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know. That's just how it feels for me. But yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna try from down here and we'll see how we do. I feel like this right here is like my point of view anytime I talk to somebody because I'm so short. So I'm always looking up to talk to everybody. So it's kind of freaking me out a little bit here. But anyway, I'm gonna try the rows. Still got the same 90 pounds on. We see how we feel. Ugh. Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that one more time. I was gonna call it quits on that one, but that one felt really good, especially with the different angle that I was holding onto it with. I enjoyed that, felt good, so why would I leave? I'm gonna do it again. Ooh-wee. Okay. I think that's enough of that. Oh no, I feel like that was a good finisher for this exercise, not for all of them, of course. Anyway, I love this machine. I'll definitely be utilizing this every back day. But yeah, I have some more machines at my disposal for back destruction. We're gonna make sure we get full use of them. And I'll see you over there. This machine looks familiar. It should. This is that like lat pull down into lat row machine that I have used before and I really like. It was already preloaded with a 45 and a 25 on each side. So I tested the waters with that and it was definitely tough, but I left it on there. I'm gonna do one set and I will adjust accordingly. This is why it's important to try new weight. Because when I did my warm-up set with this, I was like, dang, this is pretty tough, but I'm just gonna do it, see how many I can get done. I think I just did 12. I don't know, I didn't really count, but I'm 100% gonna leave that on there. I'm gonna rest, recover, and I'm gonna do it again. You know what? Just because I'm talking about smashing through records, I'm gonna put a 10 on. Why not? So I'll put a 10 on. We'll see how far we go. I might just leave it, I don't know. That was still extremely successful. I really like that actually. Catch my breath. Holy. I think I'll do this one more set, and then I see, I think that's a Shrug machine to the right of me over there. So I'm gonna go over, look at that, Once I do another set of this, I'll go over, then we'll kill some shrugs. And then I'll either do like rear delt focused cables or some lat pullovers would be good too. I haven't really done much of those quite recently. So we'll see how I'm feeling. For sure, one more of these. I think I'm just gonna take the 10 off, leave it, and then shrugs. So I'll meet you there. Okay, that was definitely good enough for me. Oh, that's pretty solid here. I'm gonna go see if this shrug machine is actually a shrug machine, and I will go from there. All right, so I found the machine, and I'm almost positive that it is for shrugging. Okay, you just have two little guys right here. It's a little weird handle, but you just stand like this, huzzah, and do that. So I don't know what other use you could use for this machine. There's no instructions on it, okay? I'm not in Planet Fitness anymore. There's no instructions. It is just straight up the machine. But if it's used for it or not, I don't care. I'm gonna be doing it for shrugs. So I have a 45 and 25 on each side. Yes, I am using the wrist straps just to help mitigate the forearm fatigue. But let's get to it. Okay, that was very solid. I like rotating when I do the shrugs. Like I'll do one set rotating back first, and I'll do the next set rotating up, just so I can literally really feel and make sure I'm getting all of them instead of just doing the, I don't know, when your girlfriend asks where you want to go for dinner and she hits you with this. I wouldn't know anything about that, but you got to train for it somehow. So you're gonna come over this way. I like that weight. That weight was pretty solid. So I do believe, there you go, you can see a little bit more of the machine now. Hang on, let me back you up. Bag it up. I do believe I'm just gonna do this again immediately, but this time instead of going back first, I'll go forward first. And I'll probably do 4 sets of these, so I'll do 2 for each. And then I feel like that'll suffice for me. Okay. Whew. I'm not lightheaded, you're lightheaded. Anyway, I'm gonna take the 25 off and put a 5 on, or a 10 on, something like that. And then I'll do the same thing again. I'll do back first, then I'll do forward after. I don't know. I'd be cool with some rear delts today. We'll see how it goes. Okay. That was good. Sorry. Catching my breath here. But I took the 20, so 45 and a 25, took the 25 off, put a 10 and a 5 on. So just dropped 10 pounds on each side. Still able to get a good amount of reps in. Yeah, those are gonna be sore tomorrow for sure. So I have to do one more, going forward first and then back. And then I still definitely have some energy. So yeah, I think rear delts. I might just like speed through the rear delts or something because they're kind of boring, but I'll be sure to get them in. I'll get them in. Okay. That is. Whew. That's enough. That's enough on the shrugs. Those guys will be good. So, rear delts, do a little bit of core, and then I'm hitting the treadmill. All right, so I am voicing over this. This is Future Jack speaking here. There was a guy in here, I talked with him for a little bit, real cool guy, but he was jumping rope in the background, so I just decided to mute the clip. I was going to do some poses, and then I would just talk over it afterwards. I did end up doing some rear delts right after shrugs, but I didn't feel like recording a million times of me doing it. But obviously, I feel like my back is pretty solid. I would really, really like to see more lower back, so that'll definitely be a priority for me. Next back day is really hitting the lower portions of it. It's pretty thick, in my opinion. I definitely am happy with where it's at right now. It can definitely be better, but then I decided to run through some fronts, like side chest, and then I do believe I even attempt a lat spread here in a second. My posing definitely needs some work for sure. But yeah, after this, I definitely did. Yeah, look at that. Little baby lats. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and you all have a good one.